Demonstration. All right, so John Mayer, Waiting on the World to Change. I was going over you could play the song in the key of C, but the original's in D. So the basics are D, B minor, G, D. Then A major, B minor, G, D. That's the basic progression. So I was explaining how you could play it with particular voicings. Also, the B minor is listed as a B minor 7 on the guitar tab. You could play it in a closed position up on the 5th fret. You know, of course, like if you're playing with a full band, you might want to use different voicings. Like it was brought to my attention that a lot of guitar players play just the ukulele strings, but you're missing the root. So if you're playing with a bass player and a whole band, you could do that. But maybe if you're playing by the campfire and you're just entertaining people, you're a solo artist, you want to play the root note. So we have D, option would be D on the 5th fret, the bar, like a B major. And I in particular play it with the 1 and the 3 fingers. You could slide in. So that would be the 5th fret D on the 5 string, the 7th fret B minor bar chord, the G bar chord like an F shape on the 3rd fret, back to the D. Now I have, again, like I'm using a nylon string guitar and it's kind of like furry Ugg slippers for my hands. Whereas a lot of steel string folk guitars are like stiletto high heels. Not that I wear them, but you know, like for your fingers, okay? And they're sharp and they're hard and they pinch your toes and you know, like a lot of guitars, especially like those $100 beginner guitars too. Because like if you have a really nice guitar, it's gonna feel a lot easier and nicer, maybe lighter strings. But if you have just a basic typical guitar that most people could afford or a hand-me-down, playing these type of chords is gonna be really hard on your hand and it'll cause pain and suffering, even for someone like me who's been playing since he was 16, 17 and now is 52 years old. It's not because I have arthritis or something. It's because it's really hard on the hand. It's hard on the wrist. It's hard on the fingers. So this Cordoba nylon string with fresh strings it's really comfortable for me. This neck, it's a neck through body. It's very flat and straight. It doesn't change in the weather. Just an FYI for why it seems like, oh, why is he playing it so easy? Why am I in pain and suffering? So here again, we have D on the 5th fret bar, B minor on the 7th fret, G. Now I'm going to go A bar chord, 5th fret, B minor bar chord, G bar chord, D. So if I was doing a reggae, whatever, I think the bridge is D to E minor. Whatever it is. So we've been playing it in C, so I got to look the bridge up. I just learned this song because the other day I was on a gig and I was playing bass and a singer guest appeared suddenly. I had to look it up. I knew it by ear, but I didn't want to mess up the changes and stuff. So what else? I hope you guys are good. That was it. The other thing was playing it in D. I like to use this D and then the B minor, 2nd fret, but then go to your G with the 2 finger up top, which I normally teach my students to play with a 3 finger, because when you got the 3rd and 4th fingers there, you could keep the 3rd finger there to get back to D. And then I would bar the A and go up, whether it's B minor or B minor 7, G, D.